iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts.
Playlists and listen live on the free iHeart app. Well, what a show today.
Oh, what a show. You would think sitting for 4 hours having your portrait painted would be relaxing. It was really hard. I did this for Portrait Artist of the Year, an ABC show that was on Sunday night. I don't think you'd be able to sit still for 4 hours, Brendan. I don't think you'd be capable.
I've done it before. Many people have painted me. Paint me like one of your ladies. It's very hard when you're in the nude too.
Did they airbrush you like the side of a Sandman van?
They had to break out a roller.
Anyway, we talk about that.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Not showing your face at the work Christmas party.
Showing your face or not showing your face? Does it pass the pub test? Do you feel you have to go?
The work Christmas party is a work event. It's not a fun event. Having said that, it can be fun.
And it can be crazy. If things get out of control. Should you be there? Do you feel you have to be there? TikTok Tucker, I've had what's it called? Rotavirus?
Ronavirus, you've been unwell.
I've had Tojo virus for a couple of days. I have been unwell. So it was a big ask for me to make something that involved cooked bananas, ham and hollandaise sauce.
I was worried about having your big ask in the studio. And Celeste Barber will be joining us in this podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles.
Congratulations, Mandy.
We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
What are you, an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, hello there, Amanda.
I'm back.
Put out the bunting, put out the celebrations. Amanda is back. Kaloo-kalai.
I'm backish. No, I am back. I think the whole family got wiped out with, is it Norovirus? It's not nice. And I started to feel better yesterday, but I thought because it's very contagious.
Yeah.
So I'm probably infectious till Friday. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't have come back if I was. So, if anyone's had that, it's the opposite of fun.
How does it manifest?
Well, it manifests on both ends.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Where you're at the stage where you don't trust a fart, don't trust a burp.
Yeah.
See how you go. So I'm a bit anxious about TikTok Tucker today.
Oh, that's right. TikTok Tucker makes its return.
I have to cook something that's probably, in fact, I know what it is. It's going to be horrific.
Right.
And then I have to eat something that's horrific, and then we all have to deal with the consequences.
Okay. I better speak to Nursey down in sick bay.
Yeah.
Clear the bed.
I have to put my head on the desk.
Put the new plastic on the sheets.
Sick bay.
Well, I had the day off yesterday. I worked on Monday. Brian and I held the fort together.
So I hear. I didn't want to listen because I felt bad enough.
Well, I feel bad having fun without you, you know.
What did you do?
Oh, we just did the show. But it's difficult. You got to do a lot of talking. You got to engage with people.
How'd you manage?
Oh, we did all right. I thought we did okay. People came up and said, you're doing all right.
Yeah, you don't need her. People said, who are those people?
Don't need the old handbrake
who
there.
Who are those people? I'd just like to get a list of those. Just remind me of who the people are.
I've got a list here.
Have you?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
There's a list of people.
All right.
But I did miss you yesterday, and I thought I might take it easy, but my wife had a whole bunch of jobs for me to do around the house. So I took the bottom off a door that's dragging on the ground. I made some cement and filled a hole. What else did I do? There was another thing that I did.
Oh, as long as you're feeling better, Brendan.
I put an architrave around this fireplace thing.
All right. Well, as long as your health's
I was like in a Hard Yakka commercial. You remember the Hard Yakka commercial? Hard Yakka. You know those dudes? And they're working.
Can I go home now?
Do you want to go home again?
I'd love to go home again. I'd forgotten how narcissistic you were.
I'm not narcissistic. I was worried. I rang you every 15 minutes to see if you were okay.
No, you didn't. I got a text yesterday. How you feeling?
Yeah.
I texted
and
back about 8 times. And then I said, well, you haven't answered, so just so you know I'm alive and I'm coming in tomorrow.
Because I was doing the aforementioned Hard Yakka.
Well, then don't text me if you're not going to read it.
I spoke to you. I rang you.
But this was in the afternoon. You said, how are you feeling? And how are you going to come in? This is what you often do, and I'm grateful because we're good friends. But you'll send me an obligatory text, how you going? And then you'll just take off windsurfing for the day. So I think you ask out of obligation rather than caring, because then for 8 hours I don't hear from you. My head fell off and then my legs bled out and nothing for 8 hours. So thanks for asking.
So what would you like, obligation?
I'd like nothing.
Or nothing. Right, so you want nothing.
But are you admitting it's obligation?
All men do everything for obligation. That's why men buy flowers, give cards.
Text friends.
Show up at kids' school recitals. It's all obligation. Yeah. Don't you understand that?
Oh, women know obligation. Women do everything for obligation. You press your freedom button here so you get your freedom in the future. You do your obligation here.
Sure.
So that you get your time off. All right. It's coming up over Christmas.
Is this a sex thing? Obligata for nothing.
I have to press my own freedom button.
Well, I'm glad you're back,
and
friend.
I'm glad you were able to do all those chores yesterday because that's important to me.
Yakka. We've got an action-packed show today. Celeste Barber is going to be joining us.
I'm very excited.
Very good friend of the show. I
love her.
Instagram makes its return, and we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
Question 1. Stuart Copeland was the drummer for which famous band?
Why
was
not
it the Tin Lids?
Jam Nation. Got to let you know.
What's that, Mikey?
You want a my kind.
Gold 101.7. Hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Thanks to Mojo Homes. Sunny, 27 degrees in the city, 31 in our west. It's going to be hot on Friday. So hot.
How hot?
It's going to be like the surface of the sun hot.
I want specifics. How hot?
It's going to be 1,000 million degrees.
Look, you just can't throw out this information.
It's going to be so hot.
I'll be Mrs. Information then.
It's going to be hot.
What's my phone saying?
Okay.
On which day did you say? It's
Friday.
Okay, 34 degrees. If people want information, they can get it from me.
Damn hot. Oh, really? In a sort of roundabout way.
Well, you just said hot as the surface of the sun.
That's all. Just take my word as gospel. We've got
but that's not specific. Hot as the surface of the sun.
That's all you need to know. Well, not the surface of the sun. Maybe Mercury is slightly cooler. We're into the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
I take my job as a broadcaster very seriously,
do you?
Brendan. I do.
John's in Picton.
Moo. Hello, John.
Good morning. Welcome back, Amanda.
Thank you so very much. Question number 1. Stuart Copeland was a drummer for which band?
The Police.
Yeah. You can win, if you win the Magnificent Seven today, John, you could see him in conversation. I don't know if you have a conversation with him.
No. You probably wouldn't want to talk to me.
Why not, John? We're talking to you.
Yeah, I know. We'll find out.
Here we go.
Well, let's see if we can get you all the way through because I'm intrigued
I'm
to
intrigued.
see you have a conversation with him.
A Zorse is the hybrid offspring of which 2 animals? A Zorse.
A zebra?
Yeah.
A zebra.
Which 2 animals?
Zebra and a Zorse.
John.
A Zorse. It's all in the name.
We'll never know about that conversation. Ash is in Penrith.
Hello, Ash.
Morning, Amanda. Morning, Jonesy. How are you doing today?
We
Very
do well.
well.
Now the team's all back together.
The team is back together. The team has moved through the Norovirus. Well, Jonesy hasn't yet. Who knows what will happen?
Oh, what do you say now? You're wishing that on me.
Spat in his coffee. A Zorse is the hybrid offspring of which 2 animals? We know one is a zebra. What's the other one?
Horse.
Yes.
Let's play What's on the Box.
Television.
I'll turn the box on.
What TV show has this theme, Ash? It's a good theme for a show I've never seen.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither.
Oh, okay.
It's a very...
I'm going to say...
Have a guess.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
I want to give an answer.
Quickly, have a guess.
NYPD Blue.
No.
It's not NYPD Blue, Ash.
Good guess. It could be. But
Is it bad that I have not seen one episode of this particular show?
I haven't either.
I don't even know what it's about.
No, neither do I.
What's your idea of what it's about? Do you think it's oogity boogity?
Why don't you just say what it is?
Is it oogity boogity?
Of course it is.
Okay. 1355
Gilligan's Island.
1355 22. What TV show has that theme? Why don't you give us a call?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation.
Podcast.
We are back. A fully operational battle station. Monday, Amanda was unwell.
Yeah, and I was unwell yesterday too.
And then they said, oh, look, don't bother coming in tomorrow. Have the day.
They said that to you.
Yeah. And then my wife heard that I was having the day and then I got a billion chores.
Well, I feel sorry for you, Brendan, while I was writhing with norovirus.
Well, I would have come round with some Lucozade, but you said no. You didn't want to spread it around.
I didn't want to infect you.
No, thank you.
If I'd said yes, would you have come around?
I would have come round with Lucozade.
Would you?
Yeah.
With Lucas?
Yeah, to give you some aid. I would have tended to your fevered brow.
Okay. Let's play What's on the Box.
Television.
I'll turn the box on.
What TV show has this theme? Very popular show. It's up to its 5th and last season at the moment. Jonesy and I have never seen it.
Jamie's in Campbelltown.
Jamie, what's the show?
Stranger Things.
What's it about?
It's sort of like Stephen King crossed with E.T. or something.
Oh,
Like a modern TV version of those sort of 80s sort of horror style shows. It's good.
Okay, so Stephen
Twilight
King.
Zone-ish stuff.
Stephen King with
That sort of... Yeah.
Okay.
cross with E.T. I'd like to
Sort
see
of thing.
cross with E.T. Andrew Eddinghausen's Fishing Adventures. That would be good.
Phone home. What'd you catch?
That would be a good show. Based on modern streaming data, what is the most played Christmas song of all time, Jamie? This is multiple choice. A, All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. B, Last Christmas by Wham. Or C, Santa, Tell Me by Ariana Grande.
Tell me to eat a burger.
Which one?
I'll go A.
It is.
A,
all
Mariah Carey.
Yeah. Just us playing that has bought her a new house.
It's true.
That's my favourite song.
Oh, is it really? I like it too. She gets nearly $6 million in royalties every year for that song.
Really?
It's money for Jam, isn't
How many
it?
streams does she have?
Let's have a look. She has... Well, she surpassed the 2.27 billion streams on Spotify.
Cheapest.
That's a lot, isn't it?
What does it mean if you're a sneakerhead, Jamie?
You collect runners? Sneakers?
Yeah, that's right. Brings you to
One
question
of
six.
Amanda's children, Jack, was a sneakerhead for a little while.
Only for a very short period of time. At one point, he bought a pair and walked around on his heels because he was scared he'd wear them out, and then never wore them again.
Your husband Harley took to calling him Imelda Marcos.
Yeah, and he said, Dad says I'm Melda.
You didn't even know who Imelda Marcos
Dad says
was.
I'm Melda. Where would you typically find the red and yellow flags?
On the beach.
Yeah,
or
on the beach.
Whacking them up at Pondi, Penrith Lake there. They've got the... I don't know if there's any rips or currents there, but nonetheless, some people can't swim.
Swim between the flags?
Well, is there a sandbar situation there at Pondi?
Don't know.
Which Aussie politician married his girlfriend, Jodie Hayden, over the weekend?
Anthony Albanese.
Albo.
I wasn't here on Monday. Did you talk a lot about it?
We didn't even mention it.
Are you kidding?
We didn't even mention the
I leave
wedding.
the show to you and Brian, and you didn't even mention the wedding. She looked beautiful. It looked fabulous. He looked great. The confetti in the air. I loved everything about it. The modesty of it, the charm of it, the love of it. I just thought it was the most beautiful thing.
Good venue as well at Kirribilli House there. Easy peasy
No,
venue.
it was at the lodge.
I was at the lodge.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have done it here.
No, well, he wanted to do it in his home.
He could do it. That's his home as well. He's got two homes.
Well, he did it at the lodge. But it looked... He's the first Australian Prime Minister to marry in the office. It just looked modest and beautiful and about them. As he said, it wasn't a political event. I thought it was gorgeous.
Great.
And now we've talked about it, you can move on.
Now we can move on. Congratulations. You've won the Jam Pack, Jamie. It's all coming away. A double pass to Stuart Copeland in Conversation. Tickets from Ticketmaster from birdsrobe.com, by the way. $150 to spend at Flowers for Everyone. Deliver Christmas cheer with flowers, plants and gifts now at flowersforeveryone.com.au. We sent you a get well basket.
Did you?
It's probably going to arrive today.
Okay.
Jonesy and Amanda caricatures for the colouring and Stadler pencils as well, Jamie.
Thank you. That's amazing.
Well done, Jamie.
Good on you. Yeah, because we sent it. I said to Brian to send it on Monday, but did you do it?
Is this a hollow offer like the Lucozade was?
No, I just sent the Imodium.
I sent you an Imodium gift basket.
Tell you what, beyond 2000, we all lived on Imodium.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what actually plugs you up in it, though? What's the active ingredient?
Cement.
Okay.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Jonesy and Amanda.
All the parents had to hold up signs of reproductive organs. And my wife's holding up a sign that says scrotum.
She takes it to the airport when she's picking you up.
Thumbing through the Almanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 2002, Midnight Oil frontman Peter Garrett publicly announced that he was quitting the band after more than 25 years as the lead singer.
So that long ago, 2002.
He was going to join the politics. I remember that day very, very well.
Yeah.
Brian Henderson, remember he used to do the news? That was his last day.
2002.
Back in 2002, and it was my last day. I announced that I was leaving Triple M to go to the fruited plains of WSFM.
Do you think somewhere
In 2002.
someone is reading a Jalmanac about this is the day that you left Triple M to come over here?
Do you remember I rang you and you went, oh, great, what's going to happen now? Remember that?
Meaning what?
And you were still at Triple M. We were against each other. Remember that first year in 2003? We were against each other, you and I.
Not really.
Yeah, we competed.
I know, I had a new baby. It was all a bit of a blur.
No, but what I mean is we were against each other.
And now,
ratings-wise, you were beating me back then.
Well, what do you want me to say?
It was a big day. It was a big, big day.
It was a big day because I forgot that you left while I was still there.
Yeah. Well, they remember that? They ran an axe through the place. They sacked everyone.
Yeah.
Club Veg went.
Did you get the axe?
The boss went, no, I was the only one that had a contract. And these guys came over and said, we want you to come over here. And why would I do that?
Next minute.
Next minute.
I'm not going to say next minute because that was someone's ghoulie that we always say next minute.
23 years later.
Why would I
My
go
career's
there?
on the way.
And we're on the same team.
Exactly.
And we're doing well. We're holding hands and leaping into the future together.
I couldn't be happier, friend.
Good. We're going to the fruited plains of the drive hours next year. You'll have to join us. That's going to be in the Jalmanac sometime.
And what about this banger? The Oils, king of the mountain.
Let's do it.
That's us, baby.
Jam Nation.
We didn't talk about Albo's wedding on Monday when you were away on Monday because
I can't believe that. I left the two of you guys here while I was sick.
That's what happens. We talked about man stuff.
Oh, the wedding was so lovely.
I'm sure it was sweet. And we failed to mention your star turn on Portrait Artist of the Year.
This is an ABC show that I've watched the English version of this show. Harley and I are obsessed with the show. We have watched it for years and years and years. And this is where they get three so-called celebrities. I don't want to...
People of note.
People of note. That's better. Thank you. And amateur painters paint a self-portrait. So they're selected to be part of this. So each...
Well, no, it's a portrait, not a self-portrait. Oh, they paint
a self-portrait.
Of themselves.
Of themselves. And that's how they get selected. Mm-hmm. So they have painted a self-portrait to be part of this process. And then if they're selected, they come in and each person of note has three people painting them. Mm-hmm. So there's three people who are being painted and a stack of people around them who are painting them and a stack of the public who stand around watching them. There are two hosts and there are some judges. And this show, as I said, I've been obsessed with it. And Australia is doing its own version and it is just brilliant. The ABC is doing this. The two hosts are Luke McGregor and Miranda Tatzel.
Like them both.
They're fantastic. And so I was so thrilled to be part of this because this is a show, as I said, that has been in my heart for years. And so
I'm surprised you didn't host it. This could have been a thing you could have done.
Brendan, I can't be straddling all shows all the time.
What show don't you host?
You should have seen my star turn on Play School. So my job was to be painted. And along with Matt O'Keefe and also Australian Paralympian Madison Desiro. Remember, she was the flag carrier. Yep. So they're situated in different areas around this big circle. And I had to sit there for 4 hours in the same position and be painted. And you'd think that would be relaxing, but it was so exhausting. You wouldn't be capable of it, Brendan.
I've done it before.
4 hours?
Yeah. Yeah.
When have you sat still and be painted for 4 hours?
This dude painted me for the Archibald Prize. I don't know what happened to it.
But no, you didn't sit for 4 hours.
Yeah, I sat for 4 hours. It takes a while.
Because normally with the Archibald Prize and things like that, there's a certain criteria. They have to paint you face-to-face for a certain period of time, but they can take photos. So you're not normally sitting there for 4 hours. This was exhausting. So you're being filmed. You're talking to the people who are painting you. The public are there as well. The judges come over and the hosts come over. So while you're still pretty much keeping that same position.
Yeah.
It is so exhausting and so hard.
Do people from the gallery, do they say things like, who's she?
Yeah.
Is that Sandra Sully?
She looks fatter on TV. Get all of that. So the three paintings being done of me were just amazing. Here's what happened when at the end they turn the 3 paintings around.
Amanda, thank you for your patience. It is now time for you to look at the art. Artist, can you please turn your easels around?
Wow. Everyone had such different techniques. I had no idea. There's something secretive and wise about it. It's just beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, there were 3 of them, and the one I chose, because the one you pick is one you get to take home. And I chose the art or the painting done by Jenna Pickering. She was a young girl from the Pilbara, and she'd brought a block of wood with her from the Pilbara and painted me in a space within the wood. It was so tiny.
It was small too.
She painted me with brushes that are smaller than the ones I use on my own eyeliner. And I got to take it home. It arrived last week. As I said, I've always wanted an artwork that can double as a cheese board.
Yeah.
But it was so, so beautiful and so special.
And also it doesn't look so bad around your house. You know, you've got that big Arnaud painting. That's huge.
It's a bit like Mussolini looking at you.
Yeah, you walk in there and you go, okay. But that one's a bit more
it was just lovely. And she won that episode, so she then goes on to the semi-final.
Oh, so you'll be in the promo forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
This is great.
It was such a thrill to be part of, and I loved it. You can watch that on ABC iView at any time. The show is great.
Is it true that you said this?
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
I said, no, this is a...
What did they say?
Big event.
Right. Is that what they said?
You can't nude up on a chaise.
No, that's what your 4 hours took up. Had to Febreze the couch.
Let's get a roller.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. And today, not showing your face at the Christmas party, does it pass the pub test each week? Dr. Kirsten Ferguson tackles questions about the workplace in the Sydney Morning Herald.
We saw this morning and thought, rather than just asking how you feel about your should your company have a Christmas party, how do you feel, excuse me, about...
Bless you.
Excuse me, then it's done. How do you feel about actually going? Because often they're boozy events, not always, but they're boozy events, so they're fun. But is there an obligation to be seen there?
Yeah.
And that's the anxiety that this person had written to her, saying, I want to skip the event. Others feel the same way, but we're worried we'll be seen as difficult if we don't go.
Because when you say to someone around here, you go to the Christmas party, they go, nah, and you go, oh, what a curmudgeon. Because we always show up.
We do. We always show up.
Last year we weren't going to go out. We went out for a boozy lunch, and then it was your friend Kate that said, what are you doing? And I said, our work Christmas party's on. And she said, you should go. And we dragged her along, and it was a great night.
It was. And once again, I'm glad we made the effort.
But we were about 8 sheets to the wind by the time we got there.
Yes, and then about 18 sheets to the wind when we left. But it's interesting looking at the information here that a new study has shown that a lot of people, particularly women, are anxious about how they get home. If they have a few drinks late at night, how do you get home? How do you keep yourself safe? How do you keep yourself safe at the Christmas party? There are more indiscretions by men and women per second at a Christmas party than any other time of the year.
Well, in the Telegraph today, a senior executive at NAB's digital banking arm, Ubank, has been sacked after a mock terrorist hostage situation at its Christmas party.
Why do people do that?
They had one of those photo booths set up.
Oh, yeah.
So he's stood up, knelt down on his knees, and a young staffer has done a gun gesture at his head, wearing some sort of headdress. So it looks like a terrorist situation.
Look, does that stuff matter? Actually, I was outraged, but I thought he'd gone dressed up for that. If it's just a moment.
It was just a moment.
It's no big deal. But I remember I've told this story before that a friend of mine was at an office Christmas party. Man and a woman had it off on the office desk.
Yep.
The boss came in and said, you're both sacked. He was so drunk he forgot he'd been sacked, turned up again on the Monday morning and had to get sacked again.
He only discovered a Post-it note on his bum.
And he had put a pillow with a nice little chocolate on it under the bed.
But I went to a Christmas party one time and a woman was raped at the Christmas party.
Oh, Brendan?
Well, I'm sorry, that's what happened. It wasn't anything to do with me, and we only discovered it when it hit the news the next day.
Oh, my God.
And that was the time.
That's horrifying.
Where they were serving this rum punch, and everyone was drinking the rum, and it was at the radio station / TV station, so it's familiar surroundings. Everyone's just on it.
Oh,
That's when I was challenging all takers to an arm wrestling competition, and it all ended when I took on Chainsaw in an arm wrestling competition, and he busted both my arms. And my wife had to drive me to work on Monday.
Did you walk around like C-3PO?
I couldn't. The tendons in my arms all went. There was an audible snap.
That's where I think officers are more responsible now. They wouldn't be serving drinks like that. And I think the younger generation aren't drinking as much as the older generation. But is there an obligation to be seen at your Christmas party? So it's not should you have a Christmas party.
Yep.
It's showing your face at the Christmas
Does
party.
that pass the pub test?
How do you feel?
Or not showing your face?
Yeah.
Jam Nation. I enjoy cooking.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Prayer hands, Brendan. Working with Flyer.
Idiot sandwich.
TikTok Tucker is coming up. That reminds me of.
I don't know if I'll be able to handle it.
Is your stomach, your system, is it going to be robust enough?
I'm hoping so because I'm looking at what we're cooking. I guess someone said it was Norovirus.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not fun. It's a horrendous thing to have. The whole family got it. But I'm fine now.
Mm-hmm.
But my stomach's still a little bit tender. And I'm looking at what we're going to be cooking. Yeah.
Okay. People were concerned about you. People on Monday were saying, where's Munz? What's going on? What's going on?
How did you cope without me?
Well, Brian and I, Ryan with a B, we did the show adequately, I feel.
Well, and how did
we
you
had a bit
go?
of a bro zone. We just talked about stuff like Bitcoin.
Well, I was surprised
and ice baths.
that you didn't talk about Anthony Albanese and Jodie getting married. The photos were beautiful. I would have gushed about that on Monday. You didn't even mention it. You're such boys.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about some bloke's wedding on the weekend, on a Monday.
Wedding on the Monday?
Blokes on the site don't talk about that. Do you know the difference between gold hands and platinum hands when it comes to Bitcoin? Did you know that?
Show you my middle finger from this hand.
Clearly you don't care about it. The pub test is coming up as well. Today we're talking about not showing your face at the Christmas party. Does it pass the pub test?
Showing or not showing? What about showing your bum at the Christmas party?
What about Michael Jackson at your Christmas party? That's always fraud. Especially when he breaks that out. Okay, mate.
Calm down. All right,
Okay.
settle down.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Gold 101.7. Hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Thanks to Mojo Homes. It's Wednesday, the 3rd of December.
It's my brother's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Cameron.
Happy birthday, Cameron.
Have you rung him?
Well, no. It's an hour behind. He's in Brisbane. So I have sent I arranged a prezi and I've texted him.
What'd you get him?
He loves, actually, these guys are visiting Australia at the moment. The Rest is History podcast. I listen to that too. And I bought him a membership, like a club thing where you get extra episodes and stuff like that.
Is it true he's doing community radio?
He is. He is 2 years older than I am and he's doing community radio. And he said, actually, I've asked him to send us some of it because every time he loves that I do this job, but he always says, cash. And now that he does radio,
Yeah.
you're going on and going, cash? I don't think so. But he said he had a bad day yesterday.
Did he? What happened?
He's only just starting. And he played the same song twice. And then he was trying to fix that. And his headphones knocked a button and he cut off another song. And he said the last hour just went to poo. He's doing it for fun. He said it's so stressful.
It is stressful.
Yeah. We should give it a go.
I'd like to hear it because community radio is great. Like I was on community radio
I know.
back then, but every thought that
But
you have.
you've played 2 songs in a row on commercial radio.
Yeah, that was the worst hour of radio ever. That's when Club Veg made Jimmy Barnes swear live on air 3 times. Not once, not twice, 3 times, 3 F-bombs. And the system as it was at the time, you didn't have a log of all your music, so you didn't know what songs you'd played. And it was like some $20 million no-repeat workday.
And you played a song twice.
Yeah. And I remember the boss just coming in and saying, that's possibly the worst hour of radio ever.
Congratulations. Maybe Cameron's beaten you.
Good on you, mate. We've got to get a tape of that.
All right, I'll let you know when it arrives.
It's 7:14.
I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. We're not going to take this anymore.
It's Christmas party time at work. Not showing your face at the Christmas party. Does it pass the pub test? There's a little bit of judgment from myself when you're talking about the Christmas party and you say, you going to the Christmas party? And they go, no, I don't want to go. And you think, oh, what a curmudgeon. What a cranky pants.
It's hard, isn't it? Because a lot of stuff goes on at the Christmas party, which is why it can be great fun. But because of that, a lot of people don't want to go but feel they should. We're at that kind of thing. There was an article in the Herald today where they're talking about this and someone said, I want to skip the event, and others feel the same way, but we're worried we'll be seen as difficult. We'll be seen as up ourselves and curmudgeonly and prudish if we don't. That's my reading of events. If we don't go, I'm putting words in there.
I think the Christmas party, though, is a work event. If you go in with the mindset that it's a work event but with free booze, I'm very mindful of how I behave at the Christmas party. I'm very mindful about if I've got something on my chest that I want to get off my chest, I don't tell executives that. I don't get into trouble. I just keep my pie hole shut.
Yeah.
And I'm very mindful.
That's true. You're just good fun at a Christmas party.
I do. And because, the year's over, all the bad feelings are done. Whatever happened throughout the year, to me, it's just it's a bookends. I like the bookends. So it's a closing of that year.
But you're a party guy. You have FOMO. You need to be at these things. How do you feel? Showing your face at the Christmas party, does it pass the pub test?
Whilst I think at this time of year they're painful and they are really a chore to go to, it normally turns out to be a really good night. So to me, showing your face at the Christmas party, I reckon it passes the pub test.
It doesn't. You don't have to go if you don't want to. You're an adult. Do what you want, when you want, how you want.
I think it passes a pub test. I mean, you work so hard all year with everyone, and then, even if you've had a not so great year, at least you can score free alcohol that your business pays for. There's always a bonus, so why not?
There's always a bonus.
That's
no
true.
naval shots this year, though.
Oh, I'm not in the Navy, Brendan.
Jam Nation.
Hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad duck of that.
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
I wouldn't serve that to my dog.
Look, there's a number of levels of horror about what's about to happen. A, I've just come through a horrendous bout of Norovirus. I'm feeling a little queasy, so this will be horrendous anyway. B, I don't have any rubber gloves. We've run out of rubber gloves, so I have to handle all this food and it's going to be stinky minky. We are making ham and banana hollandaise bake.
Oh.
I happen to know that you don't like cooked banana either, Brendan. So here's what we're doing. We're taking we're going to do it with 3 bananas. Can you peel those? Because you don't seem to care that there's no gloves.
No.
Because actually, don't worry about this one because it says you have to sprinkle them with lemon to prevent darkening.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
No, it does. I don't want to darken bananas.
Are you serious? Okay, well then you peel those and I'll sprinkle some lemon on them. While you're doing that, I'm going to open this packet of ham.
Yep. Where do you want me
Oh,
to
look, your act's in here.
Where do you want me to put the bananas?
Oh, where do I want you to put Brian's covering his face because his least favourite food is banana.
Oh, you don't like banana, mate?
No.
Who doesn't like bananas?
Me.
I thought when you worked out you were right into bananas.
I'm sprinkling some lemon on them. Put it there,
And
Brendan.
does this stop them from darkening?
Apparently so. Put it in your soul.
I liked when you darkened my door.
Okay, so I'm going to take... So I've sprinkled some lemon juice on the bananas.
Yep.
What I'm going to do now is get some ham and coat it in mustard because why wouldn't I? Thank you. We're opening the mustard. Thank you, Brendan.
Check the use by date.
This is Dijon. Can you check the use by date of your act?
The 7th of December.
I think we should be okay.
What's today's date?
Actually, the 3rd. Oh, really? Mustard doesn't go off for 100 years. What are the chances? Okay.
I was around at my mum's place the other day having some American mustard, and I said, Master Foods have done the old school labelling, classic mustard. And then I looked at the use by date.
What was
it? Was 1984. I said, Mum, you're eating old food. And she said, what's with you people and always checking our use by date?
You are very obsessed with congeal and use by dates.
Well, I'm not the one that's been in bed with runny bot for the
I'm not
last
the
few
one who
days.
steals chicken from
Oh, you know what?
from a trolley. All right, now what I've done. So here we are. We've got bananas.
Yep.
We have mustard-coated ham that's been wrapped around the banana. Can you now open, please, this tin of hollandaise
Ooh,
sauce?
I love hollandaise.
This gets poured over the top.
You're not going to make it from scratch?
What do you think?
Why don't you... I was just going to say, why don't you use a different knife?
That gets poured all over the top. And what happens now, and why wouldn't we? We bake this, and then, even worse to come, we eat it.
Okay.
All right, that's going into our little baby oven that we've got in here. Have a look at it. Isn't it
Our
cute?
Barbie Easy Bake Oven.
It does look like it.
Does it run by a light bulb?
My friend had an Easy Bake oven that actually had a little light bulb in it. It was a toy oven, and you could bake a little muffin.
Are you going to bash this one to death like you did with the air fryer?
Oh, I'm going to bake an air biscuit.
Okay, whack that in. There it is. That's Amanda bashing air fryer 1.
Has it started?
You just switched it off. Okay, right out.
When we return, we will be eating, what are we calling this? Our ham and banana hollandaise bake.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
You hungry?
Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad ducker,
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
I wouldn't serve that to my dog.
Well, here we are. We are making ham and banana hollandaise bake. I've taken bananas and I put lemon on them because Brendan was horrified at the idea that they might darken.
I don't want darkened bananas.
And I've then wrapped them in ham that's been coated in mustard, then covered the whole thing in hollandaise sauce, which has now been baking in a little tiny baby oven.
The Barbie
here.
easy bake oven.
The Barbie Easy Bake Oven. Time for it to end, Brendan.
Stop it.
Press it off. There we go. Now, do you mind bringing it out? Because you've got Teflon hands.
Well,
We don't have any oven mitts. We don't have any gloves or oven mitts. Okay, chuck it down here. Oh, God.
Burn the Laminex.
Well, you're going to have to.
You know, this is a little bit hot.
Oh, that's going to scald the hell. Brian, who hates bananas, having a heave-worthy moment. That's going to scald our mouths. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks...
Look at that cooked banana. It's just dry and dreadful.
Yeah. Okay, we'll serve it up.
We'll serve it. Okay, we'll serve it up. Okay, I'm going to cut them in half, lengthways, or whatever that is, halfways. Oh, okay.
Ham and bananas holidays. And you know what, the
Not
bananas
holidays, hollandaise.
they haven't darkened.
That's the only good news we've got about this. Brian, here's yours.
Here's your hot banana, mate.
And also, it will be hot, so be very careful. Brendan, what's your name? Here's yours.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Oh, looks like an old army film about what you can get on shore leave. Here's mine. Hang on.
Oh, it does too.
Oh, and it smells like poo. That smells like underpants.
No, it smells all right.
Well, Brendan.
Okay, let's get in there.
State of your undies.
What?
Okay.
Brian doesn't like it.
Mustard on banana is not my favourite thing. Okay. And other country songs by Kenny Rogers.
And some hammy? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Ah.
No. Oh, Brian's heaving.
What's the matter with
Are you
mate?
okay? That's too hot. It's scalding my esophagus.
It's not that bad. I don't mind.
You once came to my house and I had the temerity to put some sultanas in some dish and you said, I don't like hot fruit. You said as I served the meal. And yet here you are, hoeing into this.
That's not true. I love hot fruits.
No, you don't. Oh, Brian, are you okay?
I don't like bananas.
Did you just spit that into the bin?
I did.
Well,
is that the paper bin or the rubbish bin?
Rubbish bin.
Out of 5, I give that 1. What do you think, Brendan?
I like it. I think it's a 5.
You're a guts. How about you, Brian?
0.
Okay, well, this very detailed recipe will be on our socials. Please enjoy.
Celeste Barber is coming up next.
You hungry?
Starving.
It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Ever fancied a mouldy, bacteria-infested slab of meat?
Not a bad ducker,
Just fall off the bone.
That's what gets results.
I wouldn't serve that to my dog.
Yeah, we better get rid of the stink in here because we have a guest.
Okay.
I say that every time we have a guest.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
We'll take any excuse to have Celeste Barber on, the queen of parody, the only person who can get a workplace injury from mocking a supermodel pose. She can add makeup mogul to her long list of accomplishments, and she joins us now. Celeste, hello.
Hi, good morning, friends.
Mogul.
You've been in before with your makeup, and let me say this is the best stuff. I use your eyebrow brush, and there's one stick for eyeshadow, cheeks and lips. On weekends, that's all I use. And now you've got new stuff, but you're also in Woolies. You are an Aussie hero because that's massive. It is massive.
Yeah, it's massive. We are beside ourselves. We are so excited that this has happened, that we're now in Woolies, making it even more accessible for my excellent ladies to be getting their buoy on. So, yeah, it's a very exciting big day for us in the buoy land.
One stick. See, if men did makeup it would be one stick. So
You don't have to use just one stick. There are more sticks.
But the one stick
it's
thing,
so versatile.
The Bam 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 you're talking about, the lip, cheek and eye
All in
tint.
one.
All in one. And that's why I've called it Bam Bam Bam, because you literally just bam it on and you're done. It's one of our best sellers.
Are you wearing
It's the
makeup
best.
today?
No, I woke up like this. This is exactly how I look at all times. This is not me in hair and makeup since 5 a.m. No way. This is how I just look all the time.
You look good.
Thanks. I have a lot of makeup.
What was your philosophy behind this in terms of its simplicity and the fact it's in Woolies?
I wanted to really meet my audience where they are at. I wanted to make it accessible for them, and Bowie is all about makeup that gets you out the door in 5 minutes. The makeup industry is so big now and so confusing.
And so many tutorials on
Who wants to watch
socials?
a 75-minute tutorial on how to put on makeup? Sure, some people, not my ladies and not me. So I created Bowie. We started with the base face, those 5 products we were talking about. Just you get it done in 5 minutes and you're out the door. And it's really good quality stuff. It's all the stuff that I use. So and it now being in Woolies is so exciting because you can go in and get bananas for school lunches, tampons for your 13-year-old daughter.
Don't get
and
those confused.
No, don't mix those up.
Yes.
Wouldn't be the first time. And then go and get an excellent base face from Bowie.
This is it's like the Red Spot Special. Have you thought about
Have
doing
you got
that?
a coverage for that?
So the Red Spot Special shoppers today, you've
look
got
at you.
Bowie.
For your red spots?
Yeah, because I don't know about you, but I used to do spruiking in shopping centres. You ever done that before?
No, I used to dance in shopping centres.
No.
No, I did.
What did you do?
I did it all. I used to dance when I was a kid, and we used to do like Fat Cat and Humphrey B. Bear. And sometimes I was a dancer in the Sparkle Darkle, but then also sometimes I was Humphrey B. Bear in the suit,
This
a suit
expression
operator.
Sparkle Darkle tells me a lot.
Yeah. Well, I grew up on the Gold Coast. That's how we talk up there. Yeah.
I did a gig one time at a liquor store and, just spruiking, and they had dancers there. And I didn't know why they were there. So I was saying, okay, we've got Glenfiddich whiskey today for $17.99 a bottle.
There's 3 women who've had some.
And
Yeah.
while I'm just
Here's a handful of 13-year-olds usually. It was always very inappropriate.
It made no sense, and I don't know where these kids came from.
I reckon they were probably just as confused as to why they were there, but they loved it.
And it's a liquor store.
Yeah, they loved it. I used to do all that. I loved
those
it.
those early dancing things for you led to your dream of obviously being Janet Jackson's backup dancer, which led to a stage show, which led to you travelling the world.
Yeah.
So those little Sparkle Darkle dreams, they go a long way.
Yeah, and even now with the campaign that we've just done, Bowie into Woolies, it's all me dancing in Sparkle Darkle through Woolworths. We shut down the Woolies in Double Bay. We did a night shoot a few weeks ago, and we've just actually posted it out now, the video of me high-kicking through Woolworths, lying across avocados, putting Bowie on people's faces. Dreams come true, guys. They come true.
So you've essentially become like Michael Jackson, where they shut down a store. So it feels like what it's to be a normal person.
Yeah, look out, J-Lo. Here she comes through Woolies.
And are we looking for extra ripened avocados where your bum was?
Yeah, they're I think on eBay at the moment. They're trying to sell those.
Right. It's like putting an
slightly
extra
bruised,
banana.
extra ripened avocados. Yummy.
Celeste, it's always good to talk to you. Bowie is available now in Woolworths, and the tour we're talking about, Backup Dancer, that was good. The tour went well. Everything was okay.
Everything was okay. It was great. I just finished the encore tour in America.
Yep.
So wrapped
Did you
that
catch
up
up with Janet Jackson? Because it didn't happen.
But I hung out with Alanis Morissette.
You did.
Cindy Crawford. Oh, what a fun game to drop names. Who else was there?
Good.
Yeah.
So Alanis, Cindy, they're well.
Yeah, they're well. They send their love. They're really excited that you guys are going to be going to drive. They were like, send our love.
The reg.
That's so sweet. Forget you being a backup dancer. You need to be a front-up dancer next time.
I think I am.
Front dancer.
In my own mind, I'm very much a front dancer.
Red Spot Special here today, shoppers. Celeste, thank you.
Thanks so much. So nice to see you.
Jam Nation.
Doing it for the gram right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Going fast.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Giggity. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You could pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. Get all the questions right. $1,000 is all yours.
Yeah, you can make it $2,000. We have a bonus question. I'm looking at it now, but it is double or nothing.
Thomas is in Cromer.
Hi, Thomas.
Good morning, guys.
How are you?
Bit nervous, but I'm ready.
How old are you?
16.
Oh, Thomas, good luck. What would you do with this incredible cash load that you'd win?
I'm going on a trip to Thailand in January, so hopefully this can contribute to that.
All right, well, let's see what
and
we
you
can
can post
do.
it all on the gram as well.
Yeah, that's the deal.
Oh, because he'll be old enough, is that
He's
what
old
you're
enough,
saying?
yeah. It's a happening thing.
All right, Thomas, well, good luck. Here we go. We've got 10 questions, 60 seconds. As we say, if you're not sure, say pass, because we might have time to come back, okay?
Yep.
Thomas, here we go. Question 1. Which jolly old man lives in the North Pole?
Santa.
Question 2. Finish this. A pinch and a punch?
First day of the month.
Question 2. Prawns, oysters and salmon are types of what?
Seafood.
Question 4. Wrigley's makes what type of confectionery item?
Chewing gum.
Question 5. Jaundice makes your skin turn what colour?
Yellow.
Question 6. What's the proper name for the funny bone?
Pass.
Question 7. Which king famously had 6 wives?
Henry VIII.
Question 8. Which bodily organ produces insulin?
Pancreas.
Question 9. Which magazine did John Lennon appear naked on the cover of?
Pass.
Question 10. In military terms, what does MIA stand for?
Missing in action.
Back to question number 6. What's the proper name for the funny bone?
Ulnar the nerve.
Oh.
Ulnar the.
Oh, it's the humerus.
The humerus, hence why it's called the funny bone.
Oh, Thomas. You did the right thing, having your brains trust there, trying to get you
Feeding
over the
the
line.
information, and and the pass was your friend. Which magazine did John Lennon appear naked on the cover of?
Was wrong.
I don't know, Vogue.
No, it was a Rolling Stone.
Damn.
Thomas, you've been great.
You're still going to Thailand, though, aren't you, Thomas?
Yeah.
Just be safe there, mate, okay?
Well.
Good man.
Thomas, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one, mate.
Jonesy and Amanda. Sam Nation.
Podcast.
Next year, we head to the fruited plains of Drive Time Radio.
I've been away for 2 days. I've been unwell. Have you been tending to the fruited plains?
I have.
You have to make sure they're ready for us to arrive.
Well, they didn't want me to come in yesterday. There was something about me outshining you. There was some chatter about that. People around here said, oh, look, don't let the kids shine too much.
So you did the show Monday and you shone too much.
Well, the word was from up top.
Yeah.
They were just saying, cheapers. If we got rid of her and just had him, gave...
It'd be cheaper.
It would be cheaper. And they could give me... I'd negotiate a better deal.
Yeah. You'd still have your name first, just Jonesy and Jonesy's thoughts.
That'd be a dream, Jonesy. The Jonesy Show.
The Jonesy Show. I think you do that every day anyway.
The Jonesy Show.
But I am hoping that you've tended to the fruited plains for next year. Are you planting dates? Are you planting palm trees? You're watering the oasis.
Well, what we do on Wednesday.
The mirage.
Those Gallagher brothers don't need any moisture. What we do on Wednesday is we get together with your ideas. The ideas are put out there. If they're deemed balloon worthy, they're given a matching number, which is put onto a balloon. The balloon is put onto a coat that I wear. Then you throw darts on Thursday, but I'm getting too far ahead of myself.
Well, we have to do all that because I couldn't think of a simpler way of doing it.
So far, this is what we've had. We had inoffensive jokes or laughter is the best medicine.
Have you heard of new restaurants that they've opened up?
Which was a failure.
Great food, but no atmosphere.
Then we had kids' carpool karaoke.
Yeah. Which was a failure. We had Who Do You Do?
Good morning. It's a great pleasure to talk to such
No. We had Silence is Golden, and this is where Jonesy had to be quiet and we could say anything.
My cat, she's the greatest thing in my world. I love her so.
It was dreadful. This is what I work with. That wasn't so bad.
We worked in a pretty small office. There was a guy and he was a serial farter.
I used to work with somebody.
Yeah.
I only ate.
Rightio.
I only ate artichokes at lunchtime.
There was the Goodlies.
The Goodlies. This is instead of ghoulies, you tell us good things. Tell us your good news.
Yes. Can you hear me?
No,
yes. Can you hear us? Tell us your good news. This is going well.
My good news, it's a beautiful day and I pick up puppies.
His phone line let him down.
Thank you, Adam, for proving that is an abject failure.
Then we had one called Motorcycle Segment. And you
I
said,
thought it was good.
And we had some females. You said it's sexy when a woman rides a
Very
bike.
sexy when a woman rides a motorcycle.
Unfortunately, due to injuries and other health issues, it has been sitting in my backyard because I can't go to get my motorbike license.
Oh.
And is that a sexy enough story for you, Brendan?
Oh, you know, it's... Right.
Dreadful. Then last week we had tales of the mother-in-law.
I would get messages from the in-laws saying that I was rude to their mother. I wouldn't talk to her. I would hang up on her. She kept calling me and it would go to message bank.
So it was the answering machine the whole time.
Do we like that? I feel that it's been done before.
Well, we want your ideas. What fresh, innovative ideas would you like us to have on our drive show next year?
Jam Nation.
Gold. Hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda. Next year we head to the fruited plains of Drive Time Radio. I've been there before. I got to tell you, there's great things there.
What will be
got
there?
all sorts of
Tell
great
me,
things
because I've never
there.
done Drive Radio. What's it going to be?
There's Coca-Cola. There's great things.
That's it?
They're just good
It
things.
sounds amazing.
Nice ice cream.
We will be on the wireless from 3 to 6 p.m. We're just saying this morning, because we bring in our little packets of instant oats and things. What foods will we have for us while we're on the
We're
wireless?
not going to eat dinner.
Not dinner. We can have afternoon snacks.
What about those refrigerated meals that you get in the chilled meal section?
Maybe we could have those.
Anyway, let's not talk about what we're eating. Let's talk about ideas. Wednesday is Ideas Day. We get in a pile and we come up with ideas. Jess is with us.
Jess, what do you think we should have?
Well, I was thinking about it and I thought everybody has deep down in their dark pocket a secret bad family recipe. So I thought it could be a mashup of TikTok Tucker and Fight for Your Flashback, where one day people call in and tell them your bad family recipes, and then people vote on which ones they want you to cook, and then the next day you have to cook the bad family recipes.
That's not bad. What would yours be, Jess?
Pineapple fluff. We used to have it at Christmas time, so it was pineapple, marshmallows, and cream all mixed together. Ooh. And my teeth just hurt at the sound of it.
Because of the pineapple and the marshmallow.
You know, it's sweet.
Amanda, your mum, Jennifer...
She used to make a passion fruit flummery.
And didn't she make mock chicken?
Yeah. And when
that?
someone once asked me what was in it, my mouth opened to answer, and I couldn't think of a single ingredient.
But there was no chicken.
There's no chicken.
Jess, thank you.
I don't mind that, Jess. That's pretty good.
Brian has already taken the liberty of writing it up on our whiteboard.
Yeah, thank you. Nathan, hello, Nathan. What would you like to see on our drive show next year?
Good morning. Well, I know that you haven't been well for the last couple of days, Amanda, and I'm so glad to have you back.
Thank you.
But Jonesy did an upstanding job on Monday, and I think he deserves to be rewarded, and I think we should call it Amanda's Got the Squirts, and this is where Jonesy gets a 2 or 3 minute segment where he can talk about whatever he wants, whether it's sailing with the boys or drinking Melbourne Bitter or Shark Park or whatever he feels like.
Right.
Just give him his own little bit like he did on Monday, because he did such a great job.
Can I just say something? Are you being held hostage, Nathan?
No, I'm not.
Tap twice if you need some help. Because if you've ever heard our show, if you ever heard our show, you would know that Jonesy talks ad nauseum about those things
there was a lot of chatter
all the time.
There was a lot of chatter on Monday just about the kid. The kid was outshining the kid really stepped up. Did you hear that chatter?
Is that about Brian?
Yes, you did. Absolutely fantastic, both of you guys.
There you go. And there's no need to put money or yes, Brian.
Okay, the thing is, you talking.
So what will we call it?
Well, Jonesy craps on. You talking about those things will be that's the show we do every day. Would you agree, Brendan?
I think it's got merit.
Yeah.
Nathan.
Okay. Nathan, thank you.
You're an ideas
man.
man.
As we say, no idea is a bad one, and Jonesy seems quite chuffed with that one.
But so far, 2 good ideas.
2 good ideas.
Can we go better?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Jonesy.
Amanda.
Tips for announcers trying to get a career in radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
A week and a half to go of the Jonesy and Amanda Breakfast Radio Show.
Wow.
It will be finished by
end of next week.
End of next week. It's all over Red Rover.
But not all over for us, for our heroes, and for you guys. We want you to come with us to the Fruited Plains of the Drive Show.
Looks good.
On air from 3 to 6 p.m. nationally. What would you like that show to be? Obviously better than this one.
Wednesday is Ideas Day.
Yeah.
And people chip in with their ideas. And Sean has joined us.
Hi, Sean. What would you like the Drive Show to have?
Hello, guys. How are you?
Good.
Well.
That's good. I thought that you might have a segment where you try to myth bust tall tales from TikTok. So, you know, all of the different solutions to problems that are being touted on TikTok, where you've got someone up there who says that, you know, the way that you can clear your pimples is by rubbing a tea leaf on it or something. I don't know. But I thought that you might sort of take those ideas or search for them yourself and then myth bust them.
Yeah, righto. Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can grow some pimples between now and then.
Maybe we should get some berets and matching facial hair.
For the Mythbuster
One
guy.
of us has got a pretty good just for that segment. That's not
bad.
I like it. I mean, what's happened today? We're getting good ideas.
Yeah.
Craig has joined us.
Craig, what would you like to see?
James and Amanda, good morning.
Hello.
Craig.
My idea revolves around, it's called lyrical relay, and basically it revolves around contestants or listeners ringing in or you calling them, and they basically have to work their way through a verse of a popular song. So, for example, if it was my favourite Cold Chisel song, Forever Now, the first person would start off with taking her seat at the bar, she don't talk to anyone. And then the next person would have to respond with plane leaving soon for a far where she don't know anyone, and so forth and so on. So the prize is, you could either have a prize for each person that gets a correct lyric, or you have to wait until you get to the end of the verse, for example, and then the person gets a prize. Or, you know, there's a whole, this is just a concept.
And
you guys
Craig, let me just get this. Do you think people would phone up and like we do with the Magnificent Seven in the morning, you're on the line and you don't know what the questions will be. So you don't know what the song is and you just have to see whether you know the next line of it.
Yeah, exactly that. Or, I mean, there's so many other variations of it. You could have, on special occasions, for example, you could have your mate Barmsey or Daryl come in and they could, you know, kick off their own song or be the second person that sings the lyric or I don't know. It's just a concept.
Yeah,
that's
kind of long.
That's why you paid the big bucks, right?
With you, Craig, so what if I said agadoo?
Push pineapple something or other. I'm gone.
Oh, Craig's out.
Craig,
but I'll
happened?
say to you, Brendan, push pineapple up a tree. What's the next one?
Push pineapple, shake a tree.
And what's the next line?
Something blind monkey.
Yeah, see, no one's got further than that ever.
Okay, Craig.
Craig, it's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad one.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your calls.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation Podcast.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the ghoulies get together.
$20,000. We are giving it away next week.
Whoa, what about that? What have we got today?
What gets my ghoulies is when I take my dog who eats everything to the dog park and he starts heaving, draws a small crowd, and then proceeds to throw up a pair of my undies right there for the whole world to see.
Oh, wow.
Draws a small crowd.
How small are your undies or how big's the dog?
That is.
Too many questions.
Like a magician's trick.
Yeah. Wow.
Out with the bad, in with the good. If you dipped out, you could always contact us via the iHeartRadio app. Record it through the little microphone that you see there on iHeartRadio. It's 7 to 9.
My favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins 2 tickets to our Pump Up the Jam launch event next Tuesday, rooftop at Jackson on George.
You know who's going to be there?
Tell me.
Furnace and the Fundamentals.
Yep. This is all thanks to Booktopia, Australia's home of books and gifts this Christmas.
Instagram was on today, as we do every day, 60 seconds, 10 questions. Get them all right, you walk away with $1,000 or double or nothing with our bonus question.
Thomas from Cromer gave it a crack, but there was one question that really showed he was only 16.
Which magazine did John Lennon appear naked on the cover of?
It was wrong.
I don't know, Vogue.
No, it was wasn't Vogue. Anna Wintour would never have allowed it.
And it wasn't Open Road.
No. Joe was your cul-de-sac.
It was the Rolling Stone magazine.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Well, can you believe it? It's Thursday's show tomorrow already because you had a bit of a sickie
I didn't have a sickie. I was unwell,
Have you got your doctor's certificate just so everything's tickety-boo?
Okay. And what did you do yesterday? You got the day off.
Well, I didn't want to outshine you, that's all.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, Brendan.
That's what happens. Anyway,
yeah, of course.
Thursday is darts day.
That's right. What a shame if I'm all wonky and I throw it at your face.
How would that differ from any other one?
I don't know.
Coming up next, though, Slay It with Gold 101.7's 25K Christmas free. That's from 9 with Higo. I put up my Christmas lights officially. I got a little manger.
You said they're always up.
Yeah, but I've got this little manger now. And it lights up, a light-up manger.
Does Jesus light up?
No, it's just Mary and Joseph, no one else.
No baby?
No little baby
Jesus
is there in the manger.
Animals?
No animals. No ox or ass.
What are you doing? No wise men, obviously.
We'll be back from 6 tonight for Jam Nation.
We'll see you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeart app or wherever you get your podcasts. Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.